welcome back to the Gauntlet. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Gauntlet.
Let's go. As you can see, we have a special guest on today to talk about these two Titans and this matchup. We have Aiden the man who's here with us, and we're going to get right into it. Are you happy to be in the Gauntlet? What does it feel like?
Bro, it's an honor.
You're cutting yourself right now.
I am.
You're holding the sword by the blade.
Only real Titans can hold their sword by the blade.
I mean, that's true.
That is true.
I mean, that's just facts.
That's just
But
facts.
how does it feel?
It's truly an honor. The Gauntlet is such a big thing, you know?
Exactly.
Like, when you think of a gauntlet, like,
when you enter it, the whole
when you enter it,
changes.
It's a big moment.
It's about defeat. It's about overcoming. It's about pursuing. It's about persistence. It's about who is the best. And scrappiness comes into play. Strategic plays a part. And everything comes together. And whoever wins deserves it. And that's what we're going to find out in this domination bracket of competitors.
It is.
Who's going to win. Would you like to announce today's bracket? It's the semifinals, baby. Semifinals.
We got Usain Bolt.
Yep.
And Mike Tyson.
And Mike Tyson. Two beasts. As we know.
Two pioneers in their respective areas.
Yeah, I would say that. I would say the two pioneers. I mean, Mike Tyson was, he wasn't, fighting, we didn't grow up watching him, per se. But that's the thing. We hear so much about it. We hear so much how other people talk about how much of a force he was. But we're getting off on ourselves. Who are you taking, and who am I taking? 1, 2, 3.
Usain Bolt.
Oh, you're taking Usain.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro. Let's go. Hey, we think Usain's going to take this one. I think he's going to take it.
Simply
because he is one of the greatest Olympians of all time.
One of the greatest. And
you could argue he's the best. He just defeated Michael Phelps. I mean, the people think he's better. Like, he just defeated Michael Phelps.
He did.
What do you think?
And Michael Phelps, like, he's the man in his sport, you know?
Exactly.
How many medals does he have in the Olympics? Like,
Who?
Michael Phelps.
28.
Exactly.
28. And Usain defeated him.
I know. That shows how powerful Usain is. That just shows like how good he was, you know. Him defeating Michael Phelps.
Hi, baby. I like looking into your blue eyes. Makes me cheery.
Oh, my blue eyes.
Makes me cheery. But no. But Usain, here's the thing. Bottom line. Yes, Mike Tyson has the force of like a rhinoceros, right? But when you're talking about dominance, no one is better than Usain Bolt at running. Absolutely nobody. And if you say someone's better than Usain Bolt at running in their prime, again, you're lying to yourself. Would you agree?
Yes.
Exactly. You're lying to yourself. Mike Tyson is not the best boxer to ever live. He's not. Usain Bolt is the greatest runner to ever live. Period. That's where my argument is coming from.
I agree. Like, I think Mike Tyson, he's up there. But like, when you think of
those eyes.
But when you think of the greatest to ever box, like,
yep.
Like immediately to mind comes Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali, yep.
Like he's not the top when you think about it, but when you think of top runners, you immediately
George Foreman, Muhammad Ali, both better than Mike Tyson.
But when you think runners,
Rocky's better than Mike Tyson too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Mike Tyson sang Phil Collins in The Hangover, like.
I mean, that's facts. Mike Tyson is that actor, though he's not. He's just in Hangovers.
But anyway, to my point.
To your point.
To my point.
Yeah.
Usain Bolt. When you think of the best runners, you immediately think Usain Bolt.
No question.
Fastest man in the world.
No question. Fastest man in the world. Holds a record time for the 100 meter. No question.
Exactly.
Is that all? Is that it? Like, is that it? I think that's all that needs to be said.
For real.
Do you want to go to the polls?
Like, do we want to go to the polls?
I mean, now. It's up to you.
I don't know.
Do you have anything else to say about the thing about Mike Tyson? I just don't know. I just don't know if he can. I don't think he can live up to the tier that a Usain Bolt is on, a Brady, a Wayne Gretzky. I don't think he's on that tier. Again, for me, like, I picked Michael Phelps to win. I think Michael Phelps is more dominant. Usain Bolt won. Again, I think Michael Phelps is on that tier with them. But Mike Tyson is not on that tier with those Michael Jordan, with those elite competitors.
Yes.
So I think he's going to take a loss.
And I also have to give it to Usain Bolt because, like, Jamaica. Like
Jamaica's insane.
Like he's inspired so many people to after him from Jamaica to compete in running and go to the Olympics.
Shout out Jamaica if you're watching, and we know that you are.
And we know that you are.
Thank you.
So,
all right.
Like he's helped the sport.
Yep.
He was incredibly successful when he was running.
Yep.
And then can we just talk about how he went to Australia and played soccer?
Did he?
Professionally. Yes.
I mean, he's that man.
Exactly.
He's a double duo.
He's a multi-sport
But
athlete.
we're talking about him as a runner, not as a soccer player. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Is it time to check the polls?
I think
it's time. I think it's
time. Do you think it's time?
I think we have to. I mean, I'm just down. I'm
just down as well.
I'm hyped. I'm just hyped to look at them. Again, Gauntlet guys, pod on Insta to vote on these live polls. Here we go. Let's check it. Barely, baby. Let's go. Usain Bolt with one vote. One vote's the difference. That's the difference. One vote. 43% Mike Tyson to Usain's overtaking with 57% all day, baby. Usain Bolt going on to the championship versus Michael Jordan. That's the championship.
What a great championship.
That's a great championship. I mean, two completely different sports. But two revolutionary people of their sports. And the two best of their sports
successful
without
in
a
their
doubt.
sports.
Exactly. I think it's only fair.
It's just,
and I'm excited.
It's only fitting.
But Usain Bolt took it out by one vote. That's how important a vote is. That's how important your vote is. It's one vote.
One vote.
And that's crazy.
One vote makes the difference.
One vote makes the difference.
So I mean, if you want your athlete to win, you gotta vote.
Exactly. Well, man, that's been one vote. That's the closest matchup we've had yet. And we'll see if it gets any closer with the champion. Well, it can't get any closer. It can be a tie. It can be a tie. And then we have to go to the outside man. But yeah, it'll be fun. All right, that's been it. That's been the gauntlet.
That's been the gauntlet.
Yeah, and the semifinals, we're almost done with this bracket. The championship round is next. Stay live, stay tuned, vote in the polls. It's been the gauntlet, guys. We'll see you in the next one. We'll be seeing you.
The gauntlet continues.
The gauntlet continues. The gauntlet does continue.
It will forever continue.
Oh, forever continue. I mean, that's the point. The gauntlet never dies.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And that's just how powerful the gauntlet is.
It is. We'll be seeing you.